Just see what's going on. Like this is my reality.
You're such a cap ass man.
This is my reality.
This is such a cap ass man. He wants to fuck me and fuck his baby mother and fuck all these Charlotte hoes and fuck all this shit, and me will be okay with that, guys. And me come back and live here and stay in this fucking house with our child.
I don't want you to stay. I've been begging you to
yeah,
leave.
I know you tried to kick me out.
This one of them real. This one of them real movies, man. Y'all look tune in and see what we dealing with.
What up, y'all? As far as the baby and his now to be ex situation, I ain't got really nothing to say about that situation, you know, because both of them are toxic, so they get no sympathy from me. You knew the type of man you were getting into when you first encountered that man, and he knew what type of woman he was dealing with when he first met her. So to me, the only people I really feel bad for in this entire fiasco is the children, because the children are caught in the middle. And this is why I want to base this video off of toxicity at its finest. A lot of y'all women, y'all be loving the toxicity from many of these men. Y'all love them thugs, y'all love them boys, y'all love them killers. Y'all love them hood niggas. Y'all love them. Y'all love them. Y'all worship the ground they walk on. Y'all love them rappers that got some kind of lengthy rap sheet to them. Y'all love them rappers who can't stay on the straight and narrow path. Y'all love them rappers that get in trouble. Y'all love them type of men that all they do is just live with a dim-witted version of manhood. Y'all love that because it represents what many of you are. So for me to go attack another man simply because he might have did something crazy to a woman, that ain't my fight. That ain't my issue. This dysfunction in many of our relationships, it's sad to say the least. But at the same time, many of our people have accepted it as being normal. You mean to tell me that a man put his hands on you, and then the next day you go right back to being with that same man that physically assaulted you? But you like that because you look at that as being love. You want that because you know deep down inside you have an affinity for men like that. But many of you men be beating on these women because a lot of y'all dealt with a lot of abuse when you were children. This is why the violence rate amongst black households, especially nowadays, is at astronomical proportions that really isn't talked about. Let's keep it a buck, man. When we were kids, what did our mamas and daddies used to do in order to punish us? They used to give us whoopings. I look back on that now, and I can honestly say that whoopings ain't nothing but a form of physical abuse. You mean to tell me you gotta, seriously, and we ain't talking about just a spanking, just a tap on the hand, a slap on the butt. No, we talking about old school pure ass whooping. So this whole premise of us just accepting domestic violence and replacing that into being true love, if that's not toxicity at its finest, I don't know what is.
This some trapper black nigga shit playing gone wrong.
Yeah.
That's what this is. Yeah, this is trying to trap a nigga going wrong. I'm not going.
Trying to trap a nigga? Are you crazy? You just came at me last night, you idiot.
Shout out, you beg me. You be begging me.
Last night, you idiot.
It's some jail. Hey, somebody tell Maury to call baby, man. Let me run up a quick 10M. Let me run up a quick 10M. Somebody tell Maury to call me, man. Let's put this shit on Maury. Shorty is Maury.
We're living with complete dysfunction. And the thing is, it's getting worse and worse. And you know who are the proponents of that dysfunctional household? The children. Why? Because they seeing mommy and daddy argue and fight amongst each other all the time. Y'all do it right in front of your kids. You twerk right in front of your kids. You smoke right in front of your kids. You'll bring a bride over while your kids there. Let me tell you something. In the 11 years I have been a father, man, I ain't never brought a female over my crib when my son was there. I get my son for the weekend, ain't no calling me, talking about come hang out, can I come kick it? Man, ain't none of that. Ain't none of that.
Oh, I'll just wait till your son fall asleep and I'll just come over.
But no, none of that is happening nor occurring in my household. But on the flip side, I've been to plenty of chicks' crib that they'll let you slide through even while their kids are still up. Some even had a baby in the bed. Now, have I slept with a chick that had the baby in the bed? No, man. I got too much pride for myself to ever do anything like that. I honestly will feel totally uncomfortable, and I feel less of a man if I had sex with a woman while she had a baby laying right next to her. But unfortunately, a lot of y'all guys, y'all won't have that same mindset as I and other true men have. See, Alpha Kings, we not finna be messing around with no chick that got kids, that got babies, and we gonna sleep with them. A lot of y'all guys, y'all will sleep with them because you can't control your sexual urges. You feel you gotta get it at any given opportunity. Hey man, I remember years ago, me and my cousin had a conversation in the studio, and he was like,
"You mean to tell me, cuz, that y'all ain't rocking on the same energy? You won't hit even if she look good?"
I'm like, no. It's about a chemistry and a positive energy that makes me attracted to a woman. I don't care how good or fine she look. If we ain't rocking on that level, it ain't going down. And then my cousin said that I was a fool for believing in that. He was like, man,
I'm still never anyway. I don't give a fuck.
And then lo and behold, he got another kid within 2 years of us having that conversation. And he's going through it. But it's all about making choices and living with the decision of your choices. The chick I was talking about, I ain't mess with her. She now pregnant with another dude. The chick you mess with, she's now pregnant. And no, she had your kid. And you have to deal with the consequences.
She don't want me to put out her real business, what her and her family got going on. That's the real issue.
That's not nothing to do with us.
This girl got a real, a real Matilda story type shit going on, that I tried to save my child from.
Save your child.
She got to save her face, her family got to save her face. My family's not in the industry. Me being in the industry, that take care of my family. It's a difference. I didn't win. Hey, look, yeah, I didn't, I didn't skeeted in the wrong thing. I got to deal with what come with that.
It's just like that baby situation. You knew this man had a history of putting his hands on women. You thought you was the exception. You thought because you had an exotic look that nothing was going to happen to you. That you was going to be devoid of any type of domestic disturbance. See, that's why you got it twisted. Many of you women got it twisted as well because y'all like that. Because you are a product of what you accept. Instead of dealing with a man who thinks rationally and who views things from a logical perspective, you deal with men who are highly effeminate and hyper masculine and hyper aggressive and extremely emotional. That is not the true dynamic of a man. And then anytime you got women out here trying to describe to at least alpha kings like me what a man really is, you're gonna get lost in the sauce. I will honestly ignore everything you say about what a man really is. Many of you women do not even possess true femininity. So how can you be explaining to brothers like myself what manhood and masculinity is? That's another toxicity at its finest. The roles of men and women, not only are they clearly undefined, but nobody's practicing the true essence of what masculinity and femininity truly is. Masculine men, logical, has to exhibit some form of aggression, confident, think from a leadership point of view, protector, provider, all that good stuff. Feminine woman, cooperative, soft-spoken, loving, caring, nurturing, physically attractive, can help smooth out a brother's frustration from an emotional standpoint. That's the definition of masculinity and femininity. But we ain't practicing that. We're practicing dysfunction, disorder, and chaos. And we wonder why these relationships ain't working. Because we like, I hate to say it, we like to just engage in pure bullshit. And we accept it every single day because this is how we function in this modern society. So my take on the whole baby situation, I ain't got no opinion on it. I honestly don't care, because to me that situation is one instance of a larger problem within our people and within society at large. The dynamic of the relationships between men and women are continuing to deteriorate each and every day. Why? Because men don't want to be men, women don't want to be women, and all we want to do is argue and fight and think we're gonna have make-up sex to make up for every single dysfunction that we participated in. How did we come to the conclusion that that actually works? I honestly have no idea. But y'all continue to live your crazy life if you want to. I'll continue to watch from afar and probably highlight some content with it, but I'm not going to engage in it. Why? Because that's not the type of life I live. I'm all about peace, order, and proper structure. And if a woman can't go along with that, I don't need her. But if you men don't display some form of positivity and structure and order in your own household and your own life, then you deserve all the BS that comes your way, because you ain't thinking from a logical point of view. We need to stop embracing chaos and dysfunction. We need to stop celebrating toxicity and start embracing naturally led households that are ran with a man thinking from a logical mindset and from a woman that reacts with an emotional mindset that complements each other. That's all I gotta say. Peace and love. Stop following these celebrities and live your life the way the Most High intended it for you to live it. 100.
Shawty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. And Shawty is not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
My
It's
side
your
bitch.
what?
Shawty is a certified side bitch.
It's fucking embarrassing me like that.
Shawty is a certified side
Shut
bitch.
up.
Just trying to act like she ain't. Now, let's take it there.
Talking about side
Her parents know she my side bitch. Everybody knows she's a side bitch. She don't want y'all to know she a side bitch. She got to save her face. She got to crash all the way out.